It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the focus is on Courtland Sutton. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Broncos and the Chargers, next on EA Sports.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side taking the sweep, the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go from L.A. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. He knows he's got to do more for his team. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an L.A. first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll run here on first down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. A give right side to Dobbins. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Back to throw, here's Herbert. That's caught for the first. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, they'll run. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Chargers will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on first. To the left side, and it is caught. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down from the red zone. To the edge of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. It's a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, put a good beat on you and get 2 hands on it the next time.
This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Russ setting the throw. Even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down. Herbert back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completed to Hurst. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field.
And they break halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 34-yard
from the 34. Stays in. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Typically, you call play action this early in a game, and you're not expecting sack. Right? Play action protections actually are some of the best, most sound protections in an NFL offensive playbook. Give some credit to the defense to break that play action pass down, put the first sack on the stat sheet. See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And this kick is good. He needed to get on it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Pretty obvious this defense. They need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
He's got defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Across the ground out left, incomplete. Trying getting it to Cortland Sutton. And now they're sharing at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Looking right, and he brings it in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The Broncos offense all set to go. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Up the gut they go with Williams. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. From the 32. Mims with the grab. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Complete to Mims. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Wilson to throw it. It's tipped away. He's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on coverage on this particular series. It's a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, you get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Herbert. That one is caught left side of the field. Goes for 31 yards and 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep them inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's got it at the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now lead by 10. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Chargers kicking team is up, and they'll put a charge into this one. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Broncos down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And you can see that he's not only leading the NFL in passing yards, but if he keeps playing like he has this season, he should reach 5,000 yards in the immediate future. To throw, here's Wilson. Hits his man on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. Here's a throw on the out route. Complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Here's Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Now here's Ross. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Dobbins gets the 1st and more. And finally taken down up at the 31-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They go play action on 1st. Tight end making the play there on the corner route. He'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a 1st. To throw, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Option design here. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Here's Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a 3 this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Ticker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Wilson to the air. Got Williams, and it's complete.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Finding Reynolds. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Right. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Russ looking to throw. It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact. Well, like that one before they could ever reach the target. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Herbert back to throw. The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing now, Herbert. Got the man, coverage lost him, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. He finds the open man there, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Herbert now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up. Alex Singleton. Takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A final throw before the break. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. That brings us to halftime. Still a one-possession game at the break. Now we'll jump from coast to the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by to bring us our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. 3 touchdown passes there for Trevor Lawrence. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The rookie first-round pick, J.J. McCarthy, with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Joe Mixon, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. The Chargers were led in the first half by their star quarterback, Justin Herbert. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And with precious little time remaining in our season, he's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Drive getting it to Cortland Sutton. So it's 2nd down coming up. He tosses right to the short side. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 4. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. They go play action here. He's going deep. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there. Just couldn't connect. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's trying another one deep. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Wilson now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Those little short throws, they have high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one sails out. No return on the punt. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And this one doesn't go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll have it up across the 20 on a decent pickup there. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And then make a stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 48. Oh, he loses the football. And the Broncos corral it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Russ setting the throw. Complete to Mims. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Wilson looking to throw. He has it at the 5. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. He's throwing for it. It's caught. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after as he gets out there now to kick this off. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Broncos corral it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots in this one. Here's Wilson. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the turnover into a lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, we've certainly gotten used to calling his touchdowns all season, haven't we? There have been a lot of them, Brock. And that last one makes it official. Pop that cork, baby. The receiving record for touchdowns in a season.
And the level of opposition he's overcome, especially as he neared this record, the whole world watching, every team doing all they can, committing extra resources to stop him. Well, they can't do it. And all he did was score, 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 score.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. They've got first down from the 31. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. On target to Dobbins. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
True story, Kate. After practice one time, the head coach in the NFL said, "I'm done with my fault. I'm done with my bad. No more of that tapping on your chest." That was an example of the quarterback delivering a perfect pass, and the receiver, do your job.
Complete beyond the marker. And they make this stop inside of the 37-yard line. That shot with a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
That's complete to Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ball putting him in the spin cycle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. From the red zone now. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up. The challenge flag is out now. The Broncos don't think they got it right the first time.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. They go play action on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, they've got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now here's Russ. Hits his man on the out route. He pushes, and they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Here's Wilson to the air. This is complete to Patrick. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. First down, ball at the 36. This is Williams. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Russ looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos 28-yard line.
They're going play action. Oh, they get him yet again. Picked up Alex Singleton.
Critics could always attribute one interception to a lucky break or right place, right time. 2 interceptions is not a coincidence. This is a skilled defender, Kate, who woke up prepared to play today, and boy, has he delivered on the field of play with 2 takeaways all by himself.
So here comes the Bronco offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Finds Mims. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here's 2nd and 14. Gets this one to Patrick. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They are throwing it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for a touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. On first down, they'll run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Gotta be rush hour, kid, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Throwing is Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass, you got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He's gotten it at the 21. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Fires down the middle, and it is caught. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Dobbins He's trying the right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This ball's caught by Palmer. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. They rip off a big chunk of field and sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, that he just showed it off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Decker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Russ setting to throw. He finds the open man there, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Wilson now. It's quick throw, and it's caught on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Wilson to throw it. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. They'll throw it again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he reports his 1st interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers nearing their 9th win of the season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give it to him again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They're set up at the 35 now. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running it again with Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball will go right over their head. There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Possible side offense. Let's get juice. Let's go. Can't stop us all.